Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Emma Daniels. I'm 21 years old and I'm currently on a journey of learning to walk, following a very challenging few years. Starting adulthood is normally seen as something very exciting and a new chapter of your life. Everyone's excited to go off travelling or go to uni, whereas for me, starting that chapter was very different. It was a new chapter, but definitely not the one that I was expecting. During sixth form, I watched my health decline in front of my eyes. This is very difficult and still is very difficult. As going to each appointment felt like I was coming out of it rather than having solutions coming out of it with more problems than I went into the appointment with. It felt very unfair to me that whilst all my friends were getting really excited about this next step of their life, that I was struggling to even make it through 3 days at sixth form. My health worsened, unfortunately, and I was diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a condition that affects all the connective tissue in your body. This is the connective tissue in your joints, in your skin, in your organs, and this means that I suffer frequent dislocations. Due to this, I became a full-time wheelchair user at the age of 19 in the start of 2023, and I lost the ability to walk. I found it really difficult to go to physio and to find the motivation to do the physio when I didn't find it fun. Fun is something that we have to look for in every day, and I'm a big believer that looking for the good in every day is something that really helps us with our mindset, whether that's something that you're going through at school or in your personal life, or something that's going on with your health, anything. Looking for the good in each day will help to reframe your mindset and will help to improve your well-being. And those good things can be anything from seeing the sun reflecting nicely off the building, or seeing one of your friends, getting a nice coffee, getting your favourite snack. It can be anything, but it's something small. And you can create that yourself, or you can find it, but looking for the good in every day really helped me to reframe my mindset and to get out of this state of why me? Because it's so easy to feel like that when it feels like the world is against you, or it feels like everything's going wrong with you. It's so easy to think, why me? And that's perfectly valid, because it's understandable that you're upset or emotional or angry if something unfair happens to you. But it's picking yourself back up out of that and moving forward with the strength that you have within you. I started going to ABTB in July 2024, and they have honestly changed my life. I know that you guys have a lot to do with their Discover Your Ability Day, and they have changed my life along with so many other people. They are the most amazing community, and before I went to ABTB, I'd been unable to walk or stand for 18 months, and it was really difficult to see how I could ever improve. I felt like I was going to be stuck and that nothing would ever change, and I couldn't ever imagine myself being able to walk or stand again, which is a really difficult thought, as I'm sure you can imagine. But going to ABTB and having that hope reignited in me, and feeling like I might be able to overcome the difficult things that I've gone through and make progress, and just having that community around me is absolutely amazing. I feel so grateful. So currently I'm relearning to walk using AFOs, which are hard plastic braces that surround my feet, ankles and knees, that help reduce the dislocations. And I think a big message in this is feeling the fear and doing it anyway, because I was terrified. I was terrified that I would try to learn how to walk, or that I would try to learn how to stand again, and I would fail. And that this would be really disappointing for me, that it would be disappointing for my friends, for my family. But I think it's so important to feel the fear, but to carry on and to push through that, because that is what gives us strength. And emotions are powerful. Emotions allow us to be strong, emotions allow us to feel, emotions allow us to care. And it's pushing through and taking those emotions on board, but not letting them stop you from doing things. I was terrified. terrified, and I still am. When I do something new, or like if I go on the trampoline, I think, oh my god, is this going to be like the moment when I get hurt, or if something's going to set me back? But I have to push through that, and that applies for so many different things. That could apply for sitting an exam, that could apply for, I don't know, doing a performance, something that scares you, but it's pushing through that and continuing to overcome these obstacles and doing things that scare you. When faced with adversity, life can feel really, really unfair. And it's perfectly understandable for you to think, you know what, this is really rubbish. Like, this is really unfair. And I'm sure a lot of you in here will have experienced something which felt really unfair. And I know when I'm feeling really rubbish, sometimes all I want is for people to say, you know what, that's perfectly understandable. That's okay that you feel like that, because this is a really difficult thing that you're going through. But I think you just need to be able to pick yourself up and move forward with it, no matter how difficult it is. You need to remember that you will be able to get through it. And I've had 4 years of my life where my health just seemingly declined in front of my eyes, and I just watched as it felt like my life was falling apart in front of me, as every single part of my body seemed to be failing me. And I had problems with my heart, my stomach, my joints, my skin, all these different things. But it's being able to come through that and view what you're going through as something that will make you stronger. And to start with, I found it really annoying when people would say, it doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. But it's actually really true. And I feel like throughout this, everything that's happened to me has actually helped me and shaped me as a person. And as much I wouldn't wish that it happened at all, I really do not want any of this. But I think the way that it's helped me become as a person, and the way that it's helped me help other people on social media, and that I've got this amazing community around me, which I'm so grateful for, is just absolutely amazing. I think the main message of